Welcome to God's Story Corner. Join us today as we learn about Jacob and his two wives, Rachel and Leah. Jacob thought he found the woman of his dreams, but what happened on his wedding night would change everything. Jacob was still on the run from his brother Esau. After his dream at Bethel, he traveled all the way to a place called Haran. There, by a well, he met a beautiful young woman named Rachel, his cousin. Jacob was totally smitten by Rachel. Jacob sees Rachel leading sheep to drink water, and he quickly ran to roll the stone from the well. Then he began talking shyly to her. Jacob helped Rachel water her sheep, and when he found out she was Laban's daughter, he was thrilled she was family. Jacob stayed with Laban and fell in love with Rachel. Jacob told Laban, "I'll work for you 7 years if you'll let me marry Rachel." Laban agreed. So Jacob worked, and the Bible says those 7 years felt like just a few days because he loved Rachel so much. The years went by really fast as Jacob loved Rachel so much. Jacob saw Rachel in the distance, dreamily working, and said to himself, "Finally, the wedding day is approaching." The wedding was finally happening after 7 years. But that night, Laban did something very sneaky. In the darkness of night, Laban gave Jacob Leah, Rachel's older sister, instead of Rachel. Jacob lifting the veil from his bride the next morning and was shocked and panicked. Jacob ran to Laban. "Why did you trick me? I worked for Rachel." Laban shrugged and said, "In our country, the older daughter must marry first. Finish Leah's wedding week, then you can marry Rachel too, if you work 7 more years." Jacob agreed because his heart still longed for Rachel. Jacob now had 2 wives, Rachel and Leah. This caused jealousy, pain, and a very complicated family. Leah is saddened because Jacob spends most of his time with Rachel. But here's what's amazing. Even in the middle of broken promises and family drama, God was still working. Leah, the one who felt unloved, was the first to have children. And from her came Judah, the ancestor of King David and Jesus. The family line from Leah was Judah, David, and Jesus. God took a messy situation and made it part of his perfect plan. Sometimes life doesn't go the way we expect. Sometimes we're hurt, tricked, or feel forgotten. But the story of Jacob, Rachel, and Leah reminds us, God still blesses broken families. He can bring beauty from betrayal. His promises never fail even when people do. Memory verse: The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Psalm 34:18. Thanks for watching God's Story Corner animation, where Bible stories come to life for the whole family. Don't miss the next episode. Jacob wrestles with God and gets a brand new name. Like, comment, and subscribe to keep growing with us.